We're very glad to have you with us in the studio today. How are you?
Athena, I am fine. Thank you so much for having me. This is unbelievable. This is almost like being in Hollywood. This is
There you go.
tremendous.
Second Hollywood right here.
Yeah, right here. Who knew? Who knew?
And you have all of your Greeks here. This is literally like a chorion itself.
It truly is. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but this is true. This is the true mecca of all the Hellenists in the United States, in North America, where they all gather.
A little bit about your show tonight. What can people expect? Where is it going to be at? Fill us all in.
Very, very excited because they're going to introduce the new plans for the church, and they had a fire. And basically, they're going to introduce all these great new plans that they have. They put together. There's going to be a wonderful presentation, and I'm just the added spice, a little pinch of basil right on top of it, if you will. And basically, that's what we're going to wind up doing. Have a little bit of fun, and really just kick off and allow people to know what's going on and what's happening, and let them know exactly where all this money that has been raised, and this thing that we're doing tonight, we're sold out.
That's great.
We are totally sold out, but the thing is, I want people to still come and let them see what else we got, and we'll fit them in someplace, one way or another, but I want them to come because it's really going to be a fantastic evening of information, of actually getting people together, and for the one thing that we have going for us, our faith, and that's why we're doing this.
Absolutely. The best thing. I'm so glad to hear that it's a packed house. Very exciting. Very glad. And then tell us, what do people expect from your shows? Like when they go there, what are they going to see from you? What type of comedy and all that stuff?
Sacramares. Nothing more than sacramares.
Yeah, but the best stuff. Come on now.
The best stuff is
sacrament.
Absolutely. I will be talking about my yaya. This woman keeps telling us, see, I don't have much time. Yeah, but you're over 100 years old. I don't know why you even made a will. You're never going to die. That's the thing is, she's still there. So we're going to talk about my yaya, my papu. We're going to talk about my aunts, my uncles, and all my cousins, my family, and talk about Greek life the way it really is. None of this, hokey pokey stuff that you're going to see on television and stuff. No. The real life, the real stuff, how your parents would scream at you to make your bed, to do this, to do. I mean, my yaya one time said that she was going to commit suicide, if I didn't make my bed. And I looked at her. Just for that. I said, okay, so, tapas nachtoctonisis. Ne, if I don't make my bed. Έτσι στο λέω, this is the way I'm going to kill myself. And I come back that night, because I didn't make my bed. Come back that night.
What happened?
Oh, well, I find my yaya in front of the oven, with the oven door open.
No.
And she's sitting in a chair like this.
And now, what happens if you don't cook dinner? What's going to happen next?
Forget the dinner. I'm looking at my yaya, and I'm thinking, oh my God. She opened up the oven, and then I look at the oven. I look at my yaya. I look at the oven again. I go, yaya, to furno είναι electrico. It's an electric oven. There's no gas. Why are you trying to commit suicide with an electric oven? The worst that could happen, maybe a tan.
Yeah.
That was about it. So that's what we had with that.
Very good stuff.
Yeah.
So you've literally lived all this Greek stuff, this Greek life since you were a little boy till now.
Absolutely.
All of this.
Absolutely. We all have.
Exactly. I'm speaking the same thing. I understand you.
You've been there. You've had the broken chocolate bunnies for Easter because we bought it on sale.
Yeah. You know that 50% off's the best thing.
Το sale. Είναι τι ωραίο chocolate το sale. And remember Peeps, those marshmallow Peeps?
Of course.
When we got them, we could break windows with them. They were so hard. So I was sitting there saying, really? This is what we got? This is what we have here? So, for me, I would always laugh about all those little things. I mean, I remember the foods that we eat. My friends would say, what are you going to have? We're going to have bamias. Bamias. You know what bamias are? For those who are watching right now, you know what bamias are? It's stewed okra. Stewed. And I go, oh, Dioreo. If you like eating mixes, this is a tremendous meal. If you like eating mixes. And I would cry because I had bamias in my mouth. I'm like, I got bamia juice running down my chin. And my father goes, spit it out. Now, drink the zumi from the horta. Really? This was the payoff? I'm going to spit one out to have the other? Oh my God. So this is what we talk about. This is the shows that we deal with. And this is what we, even the kids today are still going through.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there's nothing that's really
Greek
changed.
school too, all of that. They have to live through that.
Oh my God, Greek school, the memories. I actually go through hell. I've been through psychologists. They talk to me. I've psychoanalyzed, and they said it's all about Greek school.
Yeah,
it's all
that was
happened
it.
With Greek school.
The stem of it was that.
Oh my God, I used to sit there and I used to play. I would lock the car from the inside so my mother couldn't get in.
Oh, I believe. Oh, yeah.
I would say anything I could do to get away from Greek school
Yeah.
because, and I would pretend that there was always a problem with my ear. ako to Steve po na. And my yaya, who's that? And then she would take warm olive oil, this cup of warm oil, and start pouring olive oil in my ear.
You're all good now. No,
Oh yeah, no, I'm like, what are you making, a salad? You got basil. What are you making, a salad now? You know, and then the other medical traditions that we had, venduzes. Oh, venduzes. I don't know if you ever had those, but folks, this scared the heck out of me. Venduzes, these big glasses from nowhere came, and all of a sudden my yaya would take this whole tray of them, and then it was this big biruni with this thing of cotton at the end, and then she'd rip my shirt off and pour rubbing alcohol all over my body. Then I saw a flame, and I'm like, I was afraid that she was going to burn me. I was like, my God.
I don't know which one's worse.
I don't know. I don't know either. You know, I got to be honest. It scared the heck out of me for sure.
Graduation day, yay!
Not so much. I'm a Greek school dropout, but I'm
proud.
I'm
so
proud.
You didn't make it to that point.
I did not make it to that point. Τώρα ελληνικά που μιλάνε όλα σπασμένα ελληνικά, αλλά εγώ ήξερα ελληνικά πιο καλύτερα από ελληνικά που πήγα στο ελληνικό σχολείο. Εγώ νόμιζα γιατί πρέπει εγώ να πάω στο ελληνικό σχολείο. My mother didn't care. She goes, tapas, and I would give it to him, tapas. And I said, fine. And I would do anything to upset these people. And the teacher that we had was 5'5" by 5'5". She was the biggest woman I've ever seen. And behind her back, everyone in the community called her the bulldozer. I thought that was her name. And first day at Greek school, Kiria bulldozer. You stay about the. And that was the end of Greek school. I was never invited back. That was it.
Maybe that was a good thing though. Get out.
So I got kicked out. My mom goes, "You did that on purpose." Yeah, I did.
It's a plan.
It was a plan.
I'm good. Hilarious.
Thank you.
So tell us, recently, have you been hitting up other Greek stuff going around? Greek festivals, Greek events, anything like that? We saw something online. Were you helping out cooking at a Greek festival?
Actually,
what is that? That's fun.
I know. Well, when you're named Basile, you have no choice but to prepare into the kitchen of the Greek festival. I was a chairman, not the chairman. I don't want to say that. I do the PR work for the Greek festival in Wilmington, North Carolina, where I live.
Fun. Yeah.
So we wound up going ahead, and I was cutting kremidya. As a matter of fact, my hands still smell like kremidya. You want to smell? Okay. You want to smell? And like an idiot, and you say, "Hey, go ahead, cut the kremidya." God, why do I'm doing the PR work. I only came in here for a second. I'm doing commercials.
You gotta live the full Greek life. They're making you do everything Greek.
And it's so funny. My dad never punished me when I was a kid. I never got in trouble. But if I did something really wrong, my father would take me into the kitchen because we owned a restaurant because we're Greek and it was the law. So we wound up, my father goes, all right, I want you to clean the 350 pounds of onions. Then I got 500 pounds of potatoes. And I would sit there all day doing it. And I burnt out my actual tear ducts in my eyes. So I don't tear anymore when I clean onions. So that's the reason why they make
That was the blame.
And I actually cleaned it. And I did it within about 30 minutes. I cleaned 100 pounds of onions.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so I'm really quick. I know how to use a knife. I'm in the kitchen. My father taught me how to, cook and stuff like that. So I know how to cut things and everything and do stuff like that. For me, it was a lot of fun.
And there's a lot of Greeks to feed around. There's a lot of Greeks. So you gotta feed a whole army.
A whole army of Greeks gotta feed. But I really enjoy the one thing, and that one thing is watching the non-Greeks go to Greek festivals to mispronounce the Linika Frita.
Yeah.
Do you have any more baklava?
Baklava.
Yeah, we got baklava. Do you have any more of those teriyopiters and the spanakopita? Yeah, we got that too. I love that delicious Let Your Booty Grow. You have any more of that? Yes, we have Let Your Booty. As a matter of fact, my wife has a whole tray of Let Your Booty Grow, at least. Yeah, and I have a friend of mine, Big Leonard, I played football with. I'm an ex-football player. And Big Leonard's 6'6". He's about 500 pounds.
Oh my God.
And he comes up and goes, listen, man, I would like 5 gyros with some extra zigga sauce on that bad boy. Can we get some of that? I said, oh, yes, you can. So, yeah, for me, it's always the pleasure of dealing with all these people at the festivals. And that's what it's really for. Let's be honest. Look, everyone thinks that their yaya makes the best moussaka and the best pastel, and they're probably right. But the thing is, what's really, really cool is to see when you can actually share your culture, your faith. You can actually show your traditions and actually have these people come to one place and actually come to that, and you share all this, and they're like, wow, being Greek is really, really cool. How many of your friends have you ever noticed who said when they have been to a Greek concert or to a Greek festival or to a Greek, I love your family. You know why? Because they don't have that type of life that you have. And that's one reason. They don't have the foods and the traditions. And I'm not saying that everything we as Greeks do is perfect. It's not. But you know what? It really shows that we care and that we love each other. And even though, you may have 6 Greeks and you have 9 different opinions, it's okay. That's just the way we are as a people. And I got no problem.
And we wouldn't change it any other way, now would we?
No
way.
No,
for nothing.
I wouldn't have a show then.
I know, it's like sometimes, like you said, the Americans, it's like they're missing something in their lives.
Yeah.
Us being Greeks, we live this whole Greek life, it's like, you're missing something, the Greek factor.
There's no two ways about it. People will sit there and go, man, I want to join your church. Man,
I wanna
you know
be
how
Greek.
many volunteers we get that are not Greek?
Yeah.
Right? And they come because they want to be with their friends. They love the excitement. They love the smells, the taste. They love the traditions. They love going to the church tours. Is there anything more beautiful than going into an actual church, right? And see the sanctuary. And you really look around and you go, wow, why does everything look like everything's in the clouds there? Because we want you to believe that when you're actually inside and you're going to church and during the liturgia, we want you to feel like you're part in heaven. And that's the reason why we do that. They don't have that in a lot of other types of churches.
Right.
They don't. Our church is the only one that really does it. That's why the iconography is so important. That's why all that stuff that we have is so important. And it's really, to me, that's why I love sharing about our culture, our faith, our traditions. And that's why there's so many people that really want to be part of the Greek way of life.
Absolutely.
And I got no problem with that.
Absolutely. What do they say? Didn't everything stem from the Greeks?
Oh, absolutely.
Isn't
That's true.
everything Greek?
My God, we gave the world democracy, philosophy, we gave the world drama, art, we gave the world everything from architecture all the way down to zoology. And what are we known for now? Yogurt. What the hell happened?
Yogurt.
What happened? Where did we drop the ball? Somebody left the Yagala out for 3 days. Wela Yarudi. That's it. So, yeah, we did give the world a lot. The cornerstone of the society that we know today is because of the Greeks. So I'm very, very proud of that.
Absolutely, and I love the Greek Americans that are like in California now, like John Stamos, supporting the Greek culture and everything like that. That's a beautiful thing. And My Big Fat Greek Wedding too just came out.
Yeah,
Did you see
wonderful.
that?
Absolutely. I love what Nia did. I think having John Stamos and all the other actors out there, it just reinforces exactly what I just said.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone wants to be Greek. Even their father. Everybody wants to be Greek. Everybody. And to me, it touches. It's very, very touching. It really is to be able to have these people sit there and go, man, you Greeks are crazy. Yeah, we are. But we are some of the most loving individuals you will ever do. When we do something, we typically 99.9% of the time do it out of love.
Yeah, that's right.
It's so true.
Right.
For me, I love movies that promote Greek culture, Greek way of life. For me, and that's why I love doing this show. This show that we're doing here, what are we doing? We're promoting this great new building that they're putting, this new sanctuary. And the community got together, and now they want to be able to share to the others in the community here in the greater Clearwater area to sit there and say, hey, by the way, we got this gorgeous new church going up, and we want you to see it. We want you to take a look at it. We want you to share, because, again, everyone's going to have their opinion. And you're going to have some chieftains who are going to do everything and get all the ideas and create this beautiful thing. And that's what we're going to do. And it's so cool because, Alexios, who's our bishop down here, our metropolitan, I'm sure he's excited about the new plans. I'm sure he gave the okay. And, of course, the gymnasium where they have, and what'd you call it before?
Church-nasium.
The church-nasium.
Church-nasium.
Which I kind of like the church-nasium because they had to make things, and it's great because when was the last time you went to church and say, I'd like a seat by center court? So to me, it's pretty good.
That's a church-nasium for you.
Yeah,
there you go. I love
absolutely.
it. I love it. And then tell us a little bit about, you have some spices we saw too.
Oh, wow.
We saw that
Okay.
online. People might not know that. You gotta tell us about that.
I actually have 5 wonderful seasonings that we have. We have Basile Foods. Go to basilefoods.com. That's BASILEFOODS.com. Check out. We have we got picked up by Cisco. We're getting picked up right now with U.S. Foods. So a lot of restaurants, because as the younger generation has taken over, they really haven't learned to cook like their fathers and their grandfathers and all that who were there, right? So little by little, they're like, oh, how can I do something that create that shortcut? And we've created that shortcut for people to actually have a product that has no MSG, very little sodium, and actually bring it together and have something for pork, something for beef, something for chicken, something for salads, and something actually for fish. And it makes it taste Greek. And they're like, wow, and it really tastes great. So check us out, and you can always find us online. Go ahead and check us out at basilefoods.com. But if you want to find out all about my comedy stuff, you got to go to Basile Live. That's BASILELIVE.com. And check us out on the social networks for Facebook, for Twitter, for Instagram. Go to Basile Fans, BASILE FANS.
And then also, you do some voiceovers as well. Did you work with Cartoon Network?
Yeah, I sure
Tell us
do.
about that.
Yeah, I'm the voice of Bullwinkle for Universal Studios. I've been doing Bullwinkle for the past 15 years after Bill Scott died, and my job is as a voice. I'm a voice redubber.
Can you please do the voice?
Absolutely.
Okay, go.
Take it away. So that's what I do. And then I've done a lot of cartoon characters again for Japanese anime, Blue Sub 6, Unai, Bubblegum Crash. So I've done all that too as well.
Very cool. Very cool. So neat.
I love doing the voice stuff.
Yeah.
Because my father had the greatest voice in the world. When my father would say Jesus Christ in anger, when he would look, it was like God saying. He was like the Jesus Christ. I'm like, oh my God. And it scared the hell out of us. He would say that. It was like the ground would shake. And I'm like, oh my God. So for us, it was always really, really fun to actually, and I would imitate my dad. And that's where I started doing all this stuff. I would imitate my father. I would imitate my mother. I would imitate my yaya, my papu, to the point where they wanted to throw things at me. And started doing the characters with, various cartoons. And I started doing that for a long time, and it's really been a wonderful career.
That's so great to hear, and that's so cool. We got it to hear it live right here, which is amazing. So
Absolutely.
cool.